Greetings and welcome to Magic with Tamala Farron. Today I'm going to talk about seeds. All kinds of seeds. You can have seeds for baking, for drinks, for spells, but I'm going to discuss a few of them for baking at this point. People tend to bake and not think about what they're putting into their recipes. And as a witch, you learn that everything you place into a recipe is magic. Doesn't matter if it was great grandma's or if it was off the internet. It's whatever's in it and what you add to it that makes it magical. It's something that is literally gifted along the many lines of, how do I put this? It comes together, and if you're dishing it out to your family or giving it to friends, there are different meanings for everything. And one of the things that you can add to baking or salads, or like my kids, when I used to homeschool, we used to have big salads for lunch, and I would put flax seeds and sunflower seeds and sesame seeds and pumpkin seeds into the salads. I would have a big tray of fresh cut up fruit. I would have a veggie platter with homemade hummus, and this was the norm for lunches. And when you put sunflower seeds, I should say, into anything you're making, you are bringing forth positivity and happiness and optimism. It is like one of the perfect things to put in. You could put it in baking too. I've seen a lot of people put in for different breads and different, like even there was a Viking bread that I used to make, and you would put oats on the top. But a lot of the time, I didn't want to put oats on the top, so I would put sunflower seeds, or I would put sesame seeds, or a combination of both. It didn't matter. Now, poppy seeds, a lot of people I found out can't have poppy seeds. And, well, as my kids were growing up, it was a common thing to see poppy seeds on most of my breads and most of, like, especially lemon breads. Or lemon cakes, I always put them in there, never thought anything of it. For me, it was a transitioning of the soul and opening to reincarnation, being able to connect with your other selves on many levels. And that didn't bother me. I thought everybody else would enjoy it as well. Did not realize the connotations of not being able to have it. But it never did anything, so poppy seeds it was. Sesame seeds. Always loved sesame seeds, especially on buns and on, well, in salads, they're phenomenal. But on all sorts of things, I mean, even some cookies have sesame seeds in them and on them. And with that, you have like an immortality level, and they represent our energy and continuing, and the continuum of all that is. So for me to put that in a salad or whatnot, It brought forth the connection with continuing on, being able to have the strength to move forward, being able to connect, if not in this life, the next life, always continuing forward. And I never thought much of, especially I loved roasting them as well. So if you had them for salads and you had just plain sesame seeds, you could put them with a little bit of butter in the oven and just let them brown a little bit, roast a little bit, and they were so yummy, so good. Not a problem with that. Flax seeds, as a spinner and a weaver, flax plant is sacred. But the seeds in itself brought forth prosperity. So if you put some in your pockets, or if you carried some in a pouch in your purse, it always brought forth prosperity. Why not eating them? So flax seeds would go in the salads, flax seeds would go in the breads. It was a very common thing, and I presume that whomever partook in all of this would have prosperity follow them. And that's the way I looked at it. It was, and still is, a really powerful way of looking at things. And to those who do a lot of baking and a lot of cooking on their own, it brings forth the strength and it allows your family and friends to feast in magic. And that's the only way I can put it. Now, also, pumpkin seeds. For that, it is, I love pumpkin seeds. Every year we would gather them out of the pumpkins and I would roast them that night in butter and salt and pepper. And I'd even put on some cinnamon and some nutmeg, and the kids loved them. The kids absolutely adored them. But the pumpkin seeds are a connection of abundance. And you can buy the pumpkin seeds without the case, little green seeds, and you can put them forth in everything from carrot muffins to salads to just about anything. I mean, they even go well in fruit salads. Anything. They're really good. They're really yummy. And it's generosity and harvest and gratitude. It's all part of the season, to be honest. And with the abundance, you're gaining abundance, you're gathering. So if you partake in eating these, you are connecting yourself with receiving abundance. And again, these are seeds, plenty to be had, and it connects. Now, also with the flax, and this is something that most people don't know, so I'm going to tell you anyways. In a little bag by your bedside, if you put flax seed and mustard seed, and you just keep it close at hand, it's supposed to protect you while you sleep. So you have this whole connection and all these magical things that come around you. Why not use them to their fullest? Now in drinks, we have cumin, and that's fidelity and love and protection. You have cardamom, protections of mood and, calming and relaxations, enough to relax you to be able to enjoy life at its fullest. Now, with star anise, another favorite of mine, I mean, it's great for cleansing and protection, and it's just dream, ambition. For dreaming, it's the abilities. It's the ability to not only have a dream, but the sacred dreams that you can connect and work through the wisdom so that you understand why you're dreaming this and what it means to you. Star anise is really good for this. Fenugreek. Now, besides having a really good connection with congestion and getting rid of liquid on the lungs, it is amazing for money spells and good luck spells. But when drank, all of these are used and infused in teas can bring forth these aspects as well. So if you drink a star anise tea, you don't just have to have star anise, you can add different things to it. You can even just put it with a black tea. The cleansing and protection that it infuses inside of you, it will get rid of negativity. It will protect you from negativity that is around you. There is so much that it works with. Fenugreek, money spells. Okay, if you're drinking it, it's going to bring forth prosperity into your life. It is going to legitimately give forth what you need. There is a good thing. Now, fennel wards off evil and protects you from evil spirits. Now, how do I put this? You can lace your windowsills with it for protection against negative spirits. But if you're drinking it in a tea, it is going to literally ward off anything that is around you. So if you're being haunted by something negative and you're doing all sorts of different protections around you, drink some fennel tea. It will ward off evil spirits. Just saying. Now, coriander. Coriander is great for travel. It is great for safe journeys. It is also great for love and survival. So if you are going through some sort of relationship issues and you are trying to survive through this, you're trying to deal with your emotions and protect yourself, it is perfect for that. Fennel is wonderful for that. It's like I said, it's great. You can carry some on you if you're traveling somewhere, but it's best to realistically just drink it. It will infuse in your system, and with that, it will carry you to your next destination. Now, seeds go in all different types of spells, not just fertility spells, although very bountiful and very popular and very productive for fertility spells. You can use it for spiritual growth. You can use it for creativity. You can use it for intuition and psychic ability, prosperity, wisdom, knowledge. All this. You can use them for all of these. And all you have to do is really look up the different seeds, see what actually brings forth what you want, blend them, and use them with your spells. It will amplify and add to whatever you are doing. Seeds literally permeate whatever you're doing with a growth, with understanding, with moving forward. So if you're utilizing them, I mean, you gather them to plant, you gather them to cook with and to use in your foods, you gather them for teas, why not use them in spells? One of the things that we always do every year is take all the seeds that we're going to plant and charge them on our altars before we plant them, to give them an extra boost of energy and growth. Okay, you've got all these different seeds that you're using for different aspects of healing and love and protection and abundance. Put them on your altar and charge them as well. Utilize them. Enjoy them. Find out what you're doing with them. Okay, you bake with them and you think they're great to eat. Find out what they really represent. It brings forth more knowledge to you and your craft, but it also gives you the ability to know that everything that you do, every step that you take, every aspect that you're giving forth is filled with magic. And is that not powerful enough? I think it is. Hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. Have a lovely evening. Blessed be. Oh, and please click like and subscribe. Thank you.